how are you doing? I've just punched the wall. How are you doing and how have you been? My name's The Punching Wall and welcome back to the best architect game that you've ever seen. I have to admit, I think I prefer the building aspect to this game than anything else. Obviously the micromanagement is just like OCD heaven, even though I'm not the best at it. But just making sure everything is clean and nice is just, it warms the soul to a degree that I can't even tell you. It warms the soul to like a 1921 degrees. Like, to me, that'd be the perfect, like, heat. What would be your perfect heat? Comment it down below. That's a conversation that I've had more than once, I'm afraid to say, like, with someone, like, what's your favourite temperature? Mine would be about 19. Like, obviously, the wind doesn't need to be too far up. You didn't come for the Rimworld gameplay. You came for the commentary, so don't be disappointed, like, he's going off topic. Like, I've never gone off topic before. But apart from that, life is pretty groovy in the cave. What we're doing is just getting the hallway sorted. I had this idea. It's not groundbreaking. Just to make the hallways a little bit more empty just for my own psychic smooth for females. We like it, because the females are doing the work. Yeah, I had an idea just to make the hallways a little bit nicer. You can make the argument, oh, we've got some gold, interesting. That it probably looks a little bit uglier, but I like it. I like everything looking neat and tidy, so for me that works beautifully. But yeah, so other than that, we're just getting the hallway sorted, so then we can get... This is going to be our big stockpile. This is going to be the workshop. This is another bedroom. That's what we've got planned so far. I'm not going to worry about that gold straight away. I'm probably building one or too many lamps. I just want to make sure everything's nice and lit up. I do have a problem here where I think it probably counts as being a little bit dark. Which we might have to just get over that. Where's the plans? I think... I don't want too many doors coming in and out, to be honest. I think the only problem here is we haven't done like an air... I can't think what it's called. But I put like an air dock? But the idea is, when this door opens, obviously all the cold air is going out, so you normally build like a little hallway or something here, with doors on either end, just so then the cold sort of doesn't escape too much. Saying that, it hasn't seemed to be too much of a problem, as we can see on the right-hand corner where it says the temperature. It only drops by like 1 or 2 degrees, but something we'll need to keep an eye on either way. Worst case scenario, I'm not too concerned about these two two rooms here. Worst case scenario, we could do something funky down here. If I go to plans. So we could have, let's say, the door here or there, and then we could have a hallway and another door there. So there's things we can do if it becomes a problem. That's absolutely fine. Borb is absolutely smashing it. He is the mining king. I think he's taken that title for a very long time anyway. We have no steel. Yes, that's the problem with the power conduits. So actually, let's stop the mining. What's the time? Okay. So I think tomorrow we're going to do a big mining task to make an effort to go over to the steel parts. The reason why we're doing it, we've had some huskies join. How many? 3. Okay. Should we try and keep the huskies alive? Should we try and keep pets alive and not slaughter them instantly? So yeah, the idea why we're going to do the mining on the steel in the morning is so I can keep an eye on them, but in case the mechanoids attack, because if they do attack, we will have to assemble the forces and go save everyone, so... That will be fun. Everyone in the no-go zone. Muscle parasites, Mick, Van and Diva. That's not what we wanted. Okay. Really not what we needed. So we'll just let everyone chill for the rest of the day. Van's mood is dropping a little bit low. Yeah, it's just because your daughter died and that is a big mood decrease. Got some loving? Only 8. Oh, Mick's not doing the work. Come on, Mick. Up your game. Does that... Imagine if that changes depending on performance. One colonist idle, like I said, we're just having a little bit of downtime. Actually, something that we could do... No, everyone's going to bed. Let's not worry about it. So let's find our steel. I think this is probably the closest steel if we have a quick look. Obviously, there could be steel in here, but I don't want to waste time strip mining or anything like that. So I think this is our closest steel. Luckily, we've got 2 for... Let's just make sure it's actually steel, yeah. In case it was silver or anything silly like that. Oh, okay. Oh, this would have been the perfect opportunity to start bombing these, to be fair. To be fair, I think our kill trap will be able to deal with it really easy anyway, so I don't think we've got to be too concerned. Let's delete that. That was through that, them drugs that we had there. Really? You've mined one little bit and you've stopped for lunch. To be fair, that's what builders are like in real life. But above chew the burn. The burn at mocking jobs that I would never do. There you go, Lewis is already starting to take it. Actually, this is going better than what I thought, and it's just awesome that we can actually start getting a stockpile of steel. And I'm back on the energy drinks, guys. It's a problem. I'm not addicted. I try not to have them all the time. I basically hold on until the weekend. Now, I found I've been quite lethargic lately. I don't know if that's just because still in lockdown, just not doing anything. Like sometimes I find motivation quite hard. And because I haven't like kept to a routine, so it's my own fault, it sort of just spiraled. I thought you'd enjoy that. You can get a little taste of it in the air. But yeah, because that's the problem. When you're off a job or something, it's just keeping a routine, which is obviously easier said than done. But I think a psychiatrist said that it takes like 21 things for you to do recurrently. Oh, that's not the right word, but it sounded good. For it to be part of your routine. So, for example, brushing your teeth. I know that sounds silly, but as you're a kid, if you can do that 21 days in the row, then it becomes part of your routine, and like you just remember to do it with like little effort. And I suppose that's why if you drive a car or like ride a bike to work or so, like sometimes you get to work and you're like, I don't even remember if there was a traffic light there. Maybe I shouldn't be driving if I don't remember if there was a traffic light. Maybe that's just me going insane, but... So what do you guys think of this colony? Give me a rating out of 1 and 2. 1 being amazing and 2 being the best. Do you see what I've done there? I've tricked you all. That's like the I'll flip a coin and they're both heads situation. Low food, we're alright. Wait, the still situation is sorted, which means we can get the lamps up. Moods are getting low. How much more recreation do you want? Should we actually give them a bit of recreation time? So like when you wake up in the morning, have 2 hours of it. Hillroot has died from rotting. Brilliant. We will deal with the mechs, it's just we just needed to sort out some stuff. And quite honestly, there's no massive rush. I'm more concerned with getting some actual steel built up. So at least for the next attacks we can start putting steel traps down. Yeah, okay. Animal starvation. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, it's happening again. I'm sorry, Sorry, I just saw... Oh, God, I'm choking. Oh, the amount of cuts, I'm choking and coughing and... It's not going well, gang. Once this gets a little bit bigger, we'll put more fun stuff in here for them to do. Animal starvation, because the food situation I didn't see was so low, which is my own fault. We'll have to sort that out. When Diva comes out of her breakdown, we're going to bomb this mechanoid cluster here so we can actually get some sunlight, although we are still in a volcanic winter. I'm just checking that that is something different from them, yeah, so it wouldn't matter if we done that anyway. Wildlife, I mean, there's only really guinea pigs. Turkeys are alright, but... Diva's still having her breakdown, but she's in the base, which is important. Just keep everyone under attack. So we will have some husky meat, which is sad. I was going to keep him alive. Didn't realise the food situation had got so dire. But it's all my fault. It's because we let a lot of it rot. So if there's anyone to blame, it is the viewers. Way! Thanks for taking responsibility, guys. I mean, Paula, if you're that bored, you can mine. I'm perfectly fine with you doing that. I think the next really painful job is going to be moving all these bricks so we can actually build our next level of turrets. We should really be turning these off, but we are. To be fair, we'd probably get away with having some more batteries. Saying that, I don't think we have any components, do we? Oh no, we have 17. We have a few. That's cool. Right, it's the morning. So I think Mick is a really good shooter, isn't he? No. Lewis is. So when Lewis wakes up, 5. Diva's on a breakdown. Okay, why haven't you got a gun? Yeah, equipped a rifle. Let's make sure you have a gun. Oh, just been a fire, which is always really positive. Oh, the boomer rat. Is that our boomer rat? Nope. Because everyone's banned, so they're not going to come put the fire out. Everyone, men, women on deck. We're not sexist here, everyone goes down with a boat. Run, everyone! A rat just came through and just set on fire and then died at the trap. But it gives us a good opportunity to actually get rid of some of these wood traps because we've got steel. So that's quite convenient, I think. I planned it, everyone. That's like insurance fraud. I burnt it down on purpose. Yep, and a door went. Or 2 doors went, just so I noticed that. So I try and take a little bit more effort to pay attention to the kill trap. Let's switch that. Don't need to be running it just for the sake of it. Oh, that raccoon just murdered that rat. Livestock farmer. We don't really... What's your health? Okay. Who's your relationship, aren't you? Who are you relationship to? Can't even remember how to say. Okay, Paula's father. So the idea is, if he survives, he's badly wounded. If we rescue him, he may join freely, otherwise he'll return home. And we'll get goodwill in the faction, so let's do that. So what we do, if we change Paula... Change that for a medical bed. And then what we'll do is we'll just build Paula a new bedroom. And it'll be out of marble and everything anyway, so it'll be much more nicer for her. So the fort's there. Temperature. The only thing is we need more statues. Have we still got cloth? We've only got 70, so the floor won't get done. Cream, so you can see all the skid marks you do when you drag your ass along the floor. Cool, that's done. So who can... Lewis, you're closest. And then we can rescue. Cool. I love how Paula just jumped in bed and just laid in the corner. Okay, I'll get out, guys. It's not my bed. Watch an infestation spawn right now. It'd be fairly annoying to say the least, I'm not going to lie. What I'm going to do is actually build this workshop a long one. Like that. So then we can have 2 lights in there just to make sure the hallway's nice and bright so people aren't moaning that it's in darkness. Because we've got a bunch of moaners. So a fairly peaceful episode, but to be fair, I think we were definitely due one. Diva, what's wrong? Why is your recreation? Is it just because we've only got that? So I think the next job is gonna... The thing is, what else have we got? I suppose we could put a chess table in, to be fair. Okay. So I think the next job will be to mine all this. And then we can get some more recreation, because that's a big thing. Because I think they build up a tolerance if you've only got one. I don't know what the tolerance level is. Saying that, we do need to bomb that mechanoid cluster at the same time, really. Did we save that person? Yeah, I didn't do the meds check. Okay. Might join though, because that room is very beautiful. So needs-wise, you're going to be very high. But I don't know how people voluntarily, like how random it is, or if you have to hit a number for them to do it. So if we go everyone under attack, just to make sure everyone stays in. Van, are you a good shot? Not really. Paula is and you're up, so let's man the mortar. Actually, what would be better is actually turn the... Yeah, flick that on first. To be fair, then we can do this at night and we only agitate one person by making them sit on a mortar. Cool. And we want to fire at that bad boy. So let's see how accurate she is. Come on, Paula, don't let us down. There we go. Oh, at the same time, there is a raid. However, while Randy is coming at us hard, this may actually be really, really good. Because they're going to run into these mechs. It says they're going to prepare. Luckily, we turned on all the turrets. Our kill box is non-existent. They're coming straight for us. The mechs are going to run into the back of them. Damn, I didn't realise our kill box was so dead. Okay. I think this is going to be fine just because the mechs are going to hit them in the back. Like if you see what's happening now. And the turret should be able to deal with them quite nicely. The mortar's still firing, although we haven't had a direct hit yet. Paula, what is your mood? You're okay, you're okay. Diva, what are you doing? You're relaxing. Apparently. Okay, turrets are doing bits. Luckily it's just an open field in front, so... Apparently they're beginning their assault. Yeah, this wasn't the assault, unless there's more people on the map. And I've just missed them. No, but I think that's worked really nicely, these mechs hitting them in the back. You see that Lancer's been popping them as well. To be fair, I think these turrets are boss, like... Okay, they're going to try and escape. But the mechs are going to kill them. Mortar's still going. Might have to tell Paula to come off it in a bit. She hasn't hit it once, though. Say, as I say that, she hits it like a chump. The mech's all in here. Yeah, I think they're getting the people that are fleeing. Can't remember how beast these are. These pikemen. Well, our turrets are doing really well. I'm really impressed with how they're doing. I don't know if I'm just getting ultra lucky. I don't think it's the case. I think, to be fair, we've got a lot of turrets that just seem to be able to deal with all this so easy. We need to get a prison up. And I think we'll probably get a prison up here. I know they'll have to come a long way to feed. But just then when we capture people, we haven't got to take them far. And there's just one pikeman. Like, we haven't even lost a turret in all this. Like, one of the raids from the other episode we did. Okay, Paula, you've done an okay job. You can go to bed. Strip, if people have time. Strip. 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 And we'll allow all the guns in a bit. So what we will do is build a rough prison. Nothing, you know, super fantastic. 1, 2, 3. Just build it all out of wood, we don't care too much. Then we will put a light in there. We'll get a statue eventually as well. And then that can go directly there. Yeah, and then I think that would be quite cool. Probably could get a dresser in. And that would make the room a little bit beautiful. I know it looks cramped, but it'll work. And this workshop is... To be fair, we can start taking it down. Did we remove the roof? Right, start taking this all down, really? Yeah, just not the power conduit. Otherwise the base will lose a lot of power. What we do want is some batteries in here in case some problems, and we've got a nice little slot here where batteries can go in. We could have 4 batteries in here. I suppose we could have a few places where there's some batteries. We haven't got to all have them in one room. The idea is in case we get cut off from the outside, we'll be able to survive for like if we're in the middle of a fight, obviously we're not going to be able to last days, but if we're in the middle of a fight and outside gets taken, worst case scenario, and I mean this is really worst case scenario, I want to be able to power this base. So the idea is we're going to have a couple of battery rooms just in case even inside the base gets taken. And we are going to have some chem fuel generators as well. But they'll be constantly off. Like I said, this is just going to be like panic mode planning for worst case scenario. Because we could have 3 batteries in there, 4 in there. Something like that, just spread them out a little bit. I think that's a good idea. But I'm biased. Yeah, because we could just have it right next to the stockpile here. So we could actually have a little room. Whoops. Little room like that and have like 2 generators in there. And that will be our oh poo room, like we're in trouble, chem fuel it, but at least we don't have to go outside. Let's say even like toxic fuel, a toxic fallout comes out, and we don't want to have to deal with it straight away. There'll be no rush because at least then we'll be able to survive without going outside. So I think it's an idea. Whether it's going to work in practicality, we don't know, but hey, we've got lots of plans, as always. If you got to this part of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.